Go.
Hey, I'm Zach. This is Liz. We're here at Amity CrossFit. We're a couple of the CrossFit trainers here, and today we're going to be talking to you about a movement called the Snatch. Snatching is part of Olympic weightlifting. It goes with the clean and jerk. You've probably seen it in the Olympics. And in CrossFit, we use it for a number of reasons. We use it for the explosive power, the coordination, the mobility that it requires and develops, and also for the metabolic effect it has when you do it in quick succession with workouts such as Isabel. So Liz is going to demonstrate Snatch here so you can see what it looks like if you're not super familiar with it. Cool. So as you can see, whole lot of things happening in this movement. When you're getting started, it's important to remember you have to learn the technique first, you have to learn the basics. But once you kind of get the basics of it going, hopefully you're working out in a CrossFit gym, you're listening to your coach. A drill I like to use with people as they're kind of getting familiar with the movement is called the dip snatch. So Liz, you go ahead and pick up the bar. First thing I'm going to have Liz do is just demonstrate full speed the dip snatch, and I can talk a little bit about why we do it and what it's for. So you notice at the top of that movement, Liz has the bar high, right against her hips. As you're doing that snatch from the floor, this is the last position where you want that bar to reach. So as you're finishing up tall, you want that bar right against your body, so it goes in a nice straight line right to the top. If that bar's arcing out, it's just power that you're losing. You're not going to be able to lift as much weight. It's not going to be as effective. So we start here just so you can get familiar with that position as you're coming from the floor to understand that's where we're headed. Let's do one more, Liz. So right now in this part, I want you to watch out as Liz's feet hit the ground. You should hear that reconnection, and check out her elbows as you hear that sound. So you can see as she's reconnecting with the ground, elbows are locking out. What that does is create tension through the body. With that bar overhead, it's going to be pretty wobbly, especially if you're new. So the more stability you can create with that good timing, you're going to be in much better shape. There's some common mistakes people make even with the dip snatch. It's a pretty simple movement, but Liz, grab that bar. I want you to show me an early arm bend. So when you dip down for that snatch, I want you to pull early with those arms. One more time, a little more exaggerated. Liz's technique is too good. It's hard for her to mess it up. There you go. Cool. So that's super common in the snatch, whether you're coming from the dip snatch or from the floor. When you're not familiar with the movement, if you put something in a person's hands, more than likely, the first thing you're going to want to do is pull on it. In Olympic weightlifting, the lift is developed by lifting up with the legs, then those arms actually pull down. They initiate a change of direction. So the only time we're pushing up is with the legs, the arms change direction. Let's do one more good one. So you see as Liz dips down, in this dip position, not a ton of power. It's another reason we start here. So it's to get you confident that the pull will actually get you under the bar. That early arm bend is kind of a mechanism where we're trying to lift the bar higher than necessary. And this dip is very, very subtle. It doesn't give you a ton of power. And I'll let Liz do one so her grip's probably getting smoked right now. Sweet. And recover. Good. So it's a confidence booster as well as a position builder, and it should kind of help you get more comfortable with that snatch.